Alright, guys, what's up? This is GA Looney. I'm so sorry about the whole year of absence. I had to figure out a lot about my life and just get everything settled down a little bit. I hope you'll forgive me for that. I'm gonna play probably one of my favorite games that I ever had for the Xbox 360. It's a little game called Too Human, and I already know there's someone out there who's like, oh, dude, why'd you pick that? But honestly, this is one of my favorite games. I just love the mix with Norse mythology and like the cyber world and all that. I'm not going to interrupt this whole cinematic sequence just because I just wanted to give the story to people who haven't played it.
You do not appear to belong here. Clearance and lineage required.
Herman, on behalf of the Aesir, with a directive from Odin, high upon the orbital string, I seek entrance.
We of the world tree shall not interfere. The way is open.
Yeah, would you seriously fuck with that guy? I know I wouldn't.
The Aesir have come. They have broken the pact of the fallen.
She should really get that checked out. Dude, I'm hung like Jesus.
Withdraw. We have what we need.
Oh, damn. Yeah, all you guys, just chill out there, get mauled by him. I'm just gonna go this way.
Deep neural scan. Retrieve. Verify. Analyze. Cross-reference. Why?
Cause you a cold hard bitch.
This will be war.
A baby? Who knows? Who's the baby's daddy? That's what we all want to know right now.
Hear me, all ye hallowed beings, both high and low, of Heimdall's children. Thou will, all Father, that I well set forth the fates of the world, as first I recall.
Oh shit, it's Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi.
Pulled another body from the channel, ripped to shreds. I don't know what the hell could do such a thing.
The Aesir don't protect us like they used to, and lounge around in their palaces while our asses hang in the wind.
I'm sick of their worthless talk. But our time will come. Just you watch.
kind of waiting for him to force choke someone.
Hey! Why are you serving him? He could be the one doing all the killing around here.
Well, stranger, what's your excuse? Hey, I'm talking to you, damn it!
This way you don't run around starting fights in bars. You think people would learn by now.
Move.
Check out those eyebrows, yo. You think you could give a warning to everybody? Like, yeah, there's a monstrous beast outside.
We don't want
Of course, we gotta do the slow-mo thing. Fucking Matrix ruined everything. And kick in the techno music. What is this, Blade? Now, honestly, couldn't he have done that a little bit earlier? He might have saved some lives. What a selfish prick. Alright, and finally we get to play the game. Sorry to put you guys through that. Just for anybody that hasn't played this before, I figure I give them some kind of backstory on what's going on. Now, unfortunately with this game, if you continue on with the campaign, you can't restart until you finish the campaign, and there's no way I'm going to go through that the whole time. Just to give everybody just an idea of what I'm running around with. I am running around with the Commando. I know some people are like, what the fuck is the point in that? But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with him. Commando is actually my favorite class because once you level them up enough, you can be like a one-man wrecking machine. I'll get into the specs on it a little bit sooner, but I have to kind of start over on the campaign just a little bit. It's nothing crazy, it's just I'm just one section ahead on campaign. So what I have to do, since I can't restart it, I have to do it by level, if that makes any sense. Because I guess there's two different things. There's like a level select, and then there's the actual campaign. And apparently you just can't restart it. So we will start off at Tracking the Beast, which doesn't leave anything behind on what's going on with the story or anything. So I had to stop myself at a time because I didn't realize that until I started. I apologize for that. Before we get started, I figured I'd do the specs and everything just so I can get this out of the way. I'm definitely leaving an annotation for this just so people aren't bored off their ass. But there are the nerds out there like me who like to know, like, oh, how'd you set up your character and all that? And I'll try to explain some of the more encryptic things on this. Okay, so here's the skill tree that I set up for the Commando. For the grenades and stuff, I figured like 6 would be a good enough radius for it. I based my Commando on slug ammunition, and that's what I really wanted with him. You could like even it out and do plasma and laser, but I just wanted to focus on one specific type because weapons drop like crazy in this game. Number one thing you want to go for is increasing your rate of fire when you start off. And if you didn't realize, my guy's at level 42, just so I can get through this game really fast instead of dying over and over and over again. Another good one is pinning shot. I didn't put too much into it, just put 6. Bullet tree for your turret is really good because there's tons of missile enemies in this. This is when it gets crazy. Once you get to your battle cry, the all ballistic shots knock enemies down. The reason you're going to want to have this is because it's going to increase your combo meter, and your combo meter will save your ass in this game. The next one is increasing the range. Obviously, since you're a commando, you're kind of weak in melee, so you're going to want to have that range on you. I only put 1 in Spirit of Fenrir because there's a lot more that you want to spend it on. The next one, moving up the tree, I went with, I think I went with human. It doesn't really say on here. It's been a while since I played this. Forgive me on that. You want to increase your attack damage because you will get, every now and then, people will get close enough to you that you got to attack them. That's increased slide damage. Of course, I didn't put too much into those. I increased the ammunition all the way because when you increase your rate of fire, you're going to burn through bullets like crazy. The next one on that was increase the range of ballistic weapons again. After that, you have your shots being able to penetrate, and the reason you want to do that is so that you can hit other enemies because you will be fighting hordes. And I put 1 in the defensive bonus because as you level up in the game, the enemies get harder as well. Another thing I'm going to explain on this is the equipment, because I think that's one of those things that people get kind of fucked up on when they first start off on this game. It's not the equipment really, it's that they don't really explain how runes and charms work. So I will go the runes first. With your runes, they are like your baseline for what you're going to put into your equipment, and they all affect it differently. They all start all the way to gray, like at the bottom at gray, they move up to blue, then to violet, and then to orange, and then eventually red. And these are rare to get the reds, which are really good. And of course they increase for every single one. And all these symbols stand for a specific type of rune. And they might be something different completely. It doesn't really matter at all. You think it would, but it doesn't. You just want to keep track of the percentage and all that. And like I said, they go into your armor and your weapons at the same time. Now, if you'll notice, I have the violet and the orange ones in here because I've leveled up so much that I really need those to keep myself alive throughout the game. And they all are different runes, and each of these I put in there individually. There are armor pieces that do come with them, Once you get to the orange and the red, that's when you have 4 slots open to put a rune in. So you can put, like, you can max out, like, certain things like slug damage or attack damage. It will say capped at some point. And I believe that one of these has it on there. Yeah. If you see on there, it says slug damage capped because I put so much damage into my weapons. And it's the same way with the weapons as well. And it's not hard to get these. The next thing I want to talk about is charms. Now, this is this is the one that fucked everybody up, I think, when they first started playing this game. Like, you really have to look up a Wikipedia for it or some kind of file because they just don't explain enough in the game. And that's what really sucks about it. What happens with the charms? Okay, when you start off with your baseline charms, the gray ones, like I said, it goes in color. Charms are certain active things that are going on in the background. Like, for instance, the ones I have active right now, they say on contact there's a chance of putting the target to sleep for a short duration. So it's like if I hit a target, they will fall asleep, most likely. And the percentage increases as you put more rare charms in there. Now, what you have to do for this is you have to actually attach runes to them. If you see all the symbols in that little box right there, like there's a B, there's like a hexagon O, there's an F, an M, I don't know, brackets. What you would want to do is you would have to click on it and then make it active, and you would insert runes into it. And like all you do is you just click your insert button, and then you would find your rune on your rune screen, and you would attach it in there. Obviously, I don't have any for it right now. And I'm not going to get into this like later on in the game. Like, I'm just going to play the game through, but I figured for all the people that haven't played it, it would be easier to explain it right now so we can just, get it over with. And that's what you have to do for those. And then there's also a quest that you have to do. Oh yeah, like it wasn't hard enough to find all these fucking runes. We got to do a quest, right? So it says on the quest, achieve a 10-hit combo. Once you complete that, that's when it becomes active. After you've put all the runes into it, you complete the quest, it's active. That means that it will do it every now and then. Since it's such a low level of it, because it's gray, it won't do it all the time, but it might do it every now and then. And then, of course, we move on to the violet ones. Now, this is where I think this is the one that fucked everybody up, because as the charms go up in level, there's also more shit you have to do. Like, you would think when you see this screen right here, and it shows, like, your less than sign, that crazy M and the plus sign, you think that would be runes, right? Nope. That's the lower level charms that you have to put in there. You have to level up that, like the gray charm, and then you have to put that charm in there. So you have to do that for 3 different charms to get that one active. Pretty time consuming, right? And then, of course, there's the blueprints and all that. That one's not hard to figure out. It's just once you reach a certain level, you can make the blueprint and have it as your equipment. Now, I think that's about it to explain everything. I don't think I have anything else to explain on it. So, when we start up the next gameplay, I'm actually going to play the storyline. Alright, guys. Thanks for bearing with me on that. I know that one was a little bit crazy to go through. Thanks for you guys that have been sticking with me, not unsubbing from me. I know I've been gone a while. But I plan on putting out some really good gameplays. Thanks a lot, guys.